Okay. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at that. Hey, what's up guys? It's T Timmy back again with another food review. And this is episode 6 of my tender tour, in which I'm trying all the chicken tenders in Manchester, New Hampshire until I can crown the best one. And that's gonna be done on July 27th, National Chicken Tender Day. So let's get into it. So we're at Pappy's Pizza today. This is on Elm Street, on the north side of Elm Street, over by Brook Street. So here we go. I got their chicken tender plate. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. We indeed have 5. What do we got laying low down here? Oh, we got some crunchy water, as Dame Drops would say. Shout out to Dame Drops. First impressions, these are thick. These are some boys right here. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing here, if you like chicken tenders, or if you just want to see who's going to come out on top, hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? There's lots more to come. And while you're at it, hit that like button too. Okay. Woo! Oh my gosh. Look at that. That bad boy just fell apart when I picked it up. Oh man, guys, the holy smokes. First impressions are they're thick, but they fall apart. You may be wondering what this is here. This is a F. No, it's not fail. I'm not gonna judge it before I tried it, but no, it's the Pappy's famous sauce. Fun fact, if you wanted to know what it was called before the famous sauce, they called it the Boom Boom sauce. So let me know which one's better, famous or Boom Boom. Anyways, let's get into it. So first up, we got tenderness. Guys, first of all, this is like nuclear hot right here, but I'm going for it. I'm going for it, guys. Oh yeah. Wow. I see what they did there. I see what they did. They're almost too tender, because as you can see, the batter doesn't really stick on there too well. Tenderness. They're tender. Like I said, almost too tender. They're literally falling apart. So I have to deduct a point for that. Otherwise, they would have gotten a 4.5 on the tenderness. But because they're like falling apart, that's going to be a 3.5. Juiciness. All right, juiciness. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't even crack it open. I've never seen anything like this before, you guys. Okay, well, you can see they're messy, but as far as juiciness goes, definitely not dry, definitely not chewy. They're pretty tender, they're pretty juicy. So for juiciness, I'm giving them a 4. Crispiness, let's see if I can get a crisp out of these. Not really. Not very crispy. The batter is soft. It almost has a consistency of a Chinese food tender with that type of airy, fluffy batter. So yeah, these are pretty much like the opposite of crunchy. Although I can see there's one here. You can see it's really, really deeply fried here. That's the most crunch you're gonna get, because that was the most fried part of the whole tender. Yeah, so for crispiness, it's gonna be a 1. Seasoning, this is where it's gonna get interesting, because I see what they did here. This has a very, very prevalent pineapple taste to it. And the batter is somehow, it's gotta be sweetened as well. There's gotta be some type of sugar or something in this batter, because this tender almost tastes fruity. I've never had a tender taste anything like that. What I suspect is they're trying to go after Puritan's secret marinade, which everybody knows it's pineapple puree, I think at this point. That's not breaking news, but yeah, that's what they're doing. It's very fruity. It's not really salted that I can tell, or there's no pepper, there's no like type of paprika or nothing like that. It's very fruity forward. But that being said, let's dip it into some of this famous sauce and see if that Let's see if that turns it up a notch. Yeah, I really wanted to like this place, guys. The outside is really interesting. There's music blasting. It's like a party out there. Cool decorations. When you walk inside, the people were super friendly. They greet you right at the door. They were giving me recommendations left and right, and brought out my food to me. Really wanted to like it. The inside almost reminds me of the Red Arrow too, and I even told them that. I'm getting Red Arrow vibes in here. So it's a place that I could see myself sitting down and enjoying a meal at. So I really wanted to like these tenders, guys, but the way they just fall apart and the batter's a mess. It's really greasy. And this famous sauce, it's ketchup and mayonnaise mixed in together. And there are some specks in here. I'm guessing that could be paprika or a little bit of cayenne pepper. So yeah, as far as seasoning goes, I'm going to give Pappy's a 2 because to me it's just personal preference, but the fruitiness of the tender was almost a little too overpowering. It could have used a little more salt, and for me the famous sauce just didn't really have much of a kick to it. So yeah, unfortunately it's getting a 2 for seasoning. All right, so value, you get 5 of these tenders for $10.95 plus tax, so it comes out to about $12. So $11.89 for 5 tenders. All of the other spots we've been to, they've been like 9 pieces, but for some reason they always give me 10, and those were around $10.99, $13, $15, and then you had Goldenrod that was like $23. So this is on the lower end, but keep in mind you do get less tenders. So for value, I'm going to give these guys a 2.